Hello there. I don't know if you can see me, and I don't know if this is using the right camera, but we're gonna try and do this anyways. I was having a little bit of challenges here, a tech challenge. Can you believe that? My name is Jamie J. I am the managing director and founder of Bottleneck Virtual Assistants, and I am excited to. Let me see. Stay on this page. So I'm excited to share with you some of the ways or one of the methods we use in vetting our candidates. So as you may or may not know, Bottleneck Virtual Assistants is a virtual assistant sourcing or staffing company. And if you're looking for ways to scale your business more affordably, working with trying to find somebody to kind of help you stop the bottleneck in your business, meaning you're trying to do everything for everyone, and you're just finding yourself working late, working on the weekends, missing appointments, being late for things, chances are you might be ready for a virtual assistant. And one of the things, it's kind of scary when you're first going out and looking for someone to help, because that means you have to kind of give up some of the responsibilities that you're currently doing, and that can be challenging. And it takes a little while to learn how to trust someone so that you're confident in delegating certain tasks to them. So how do you know if you're ready, and how do you know who the right person is, and how you can go about maybe finding out more about this? Well, these are all great questions. One of the challenges is sometimes you just don't know. You just have to kind of take the leap and go in there. That's what I did when I first started, and I kind of learned my way and kind of felt my way around how to do this. I've started. I hired my first virtual assistant from the Philippines in 2006. When I worked for an advertising agency, and that was my first experience working with them, and it's been fantastic ever since. I truly enjoy it, and I love every part of it. So I'm going to talk today some of the things that we do to make sure that when we have a client or a prospect that's looking to meet a virtual assistant to potentially help them out with whatever that may be, whether it's web development, bookkeeping, administrative assistant, video editing, audio editing, whatever it may be, we want to make sure that we source them correctly. So the first thing we do is we send them what we call as a VA intake form. And this is like a questionnaire. And this is where our clients or prospects fill out kind of their dream list. Once we receive that questionnaire, now we have a good idea of what it is that they're looking for. So we'll go and we'll source for that. And for about every opportunity that we receive, meaning job opportunity from a client or a prospect, we'll usually get 20 applications or so of people that are interested in the position. And what we need to do now is it takes us about 7 to 10 days to go through what we call a vetting process, a sourcing process. Because what we want to do is we want to whittle that down to 3 candidates so that you as a prospect don't have to spend, or you as a business leader don't have to spend the time interviewing all these people to find out who it is that you want to hire. We do that for you. What you'll see is when we go through, what you won't see, but what we do is we go through this process called a 3-tier vetting process. And there's 3 things that we've identified that are critical to make sure that we've done a good job of finding candidates that will work best for you. We source a lot of candidates for English-speaking countries, America, USA, Canada, the UK. And so what we need to do first and foremost in the 3-tiered vetting process is make sure that the Philippines can, the candidates in the Philippines can speak, read, and write English, and even more importantly, comprehend English. This is one of the biggest things that we get. They're from the Philippines. Do they speak English? Well, I say yes, they do speak English. Their signs are in English. The candidates that we source for are all college graduates. And what does this mean? 100% of the universities in the Philippines are taught in English. So we want to make sure that we get college graduates. So that's the first part of the vetting process. We like to ease your minds knowing that if you're going to be hiring somebody, can they understand you? Yes. The second tier is we do what we call as a tech check. We want to make sure that since they will be working remotely, that not only do they have a good internet connection, we make sure that it's hardwired, not just Wi-Fi. Do they have a backup in case the power goes down or something to that effect? They are on an island, so that will occur. So do they have a backup? Do they have another computer? Can they go to a coffee shop nearby with internet capabilities to inform you? So that's the second thing that we check for, a tech check. And then the third part of the vetting process, the three-tier vetting process that we do, what's really important is we look for their soft skills, meaning what are they like? Who are they? Are they tenacious? And Lidge Shaw, how's it going, Lidge? And so we want to make sure that their soft skills are something that's going to complement your personality. The way that we do that is through what we call Edward. How's it going, Edward? Thumbs up, Lidge. And the way that we do that, good morning, good morning. The way that we do that, test the soft skills, not really test them, but assess the soft skills, is by having them perform a DISC assessment. And they take it's kind of like a personality profile. We highly encourage you or our prospects or our clients to take a DISC assessment as well. And you can get this done for free, and I'll post the link if you'd like that. What up, dude? Yeah, how's it going, man? Just hanging in there, bud. Just hanging in. I have to confess, Edward, I am watching your live stream to copy your technique later today. All right, fantastic. Good deal. So we take the DISC profile and recommend that you do a DISC profile too. It's a really good way to understand what your strengths and weaknesses are, and then that way we can match you up even better with a virtual assistant, because I'm getting more comfortable sharing more about me, but it was challenging at first. And it was really hard for me to share my weaknesses. But what I found through taking a DISC assessment, well, so also an Enneagram is a really good way of doing this, a little bit higher level, a little more detailed. My strengths, of course, is that I'm really good at having conversations like this. I get a lot of energy out of it, and coming up with great ideas and doing that. Where I struggle, and some of my biggest challenges, is the details. I'm really hard. That's probably why I don't like numbers. I'm not a big fan of math. And the other challenge that I have, which is really, really difficult, especially in this line of work, is my follow-up. And I've actually lost business in the past because my lack of follow-up. I would just forget things because of the shiny object syndrome. But because I took this personality assessment and understand where my strengths and more importantly, where my weaknesses are, I was able to hire someone on my staff who's incredibly detail-oriented, and they're super amazing at following up. And as a matter of fact, I believe Yang is on the call here right now. She's a big help to me. Raina, my personal assistant, a lot of the people on my team are really detail-oriented. I am not. So that's the other way that you can look at when you're hiring somebody using this three-tiered vetting process. We'll make sure to vet them to make sure that the strengths and weaknesses you're able to identify, and also really, really build your team together. Because when you start out and you're by yourself, you're kind of doing it all, and you can't be everything to everybody. You can't have a personality for everything. If you're looking for a salesperson, you don't want them to be shy, and you don't want them to say, hey, this is what you have to do every step of the way. You want them to kind of go out there. You have to be dominating, and you have to have an outgoing personality. So you have to look more for somebody that has that mentality. So that's the three-tiered vetting process. Hopefully that helps kind of clear things up a little bit. We've been getting a lot of questions on that and how we source for our candidates. That's initially what we do. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to us. You can go to bottleneck.online/. inquiry, fill out the quick form there. I'd be happy to do a free consultation with you and answer any of your other questions. Again, my name is Jamie J. I am the founder and managing director of Bottleneck Virtual Assistants, where we help stop the bottleneck in your business, which is typically you and me. Precious, yeah, thumbs up. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.